You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Sunny 93.3, thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris sliding in the air chair to cover things for Heidi for a bit here. How you doing, man?
Well, yeah, and just a little, but again, no
2 days in a row.
No Heidi.
I know.
I'm just going to ask this one more time before I call authorities. What did you do, John?
She's going to be fine. I'm letting her rest and get plenty of liquids and all of that so she'll quit coughing on me.
I see.
It's been kind of disgusting, honestly.
So it has been ascertained it's a bad cold.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's cold. And here's the thing. I even called in help for my Dear John letter today.
Oh, my.
So Heidi's not going to have to sit through that. She's been part of the rest of the program for some of the other breaks, but anything where she has to talk too much, I'm just letting her just kind of chill.
All right, well, makes sense.
Have Joy Baldridge joining me. She's got a book out. She's a joy expert. What does that mean?
She's a pro, a joy pro.
A joy. It's all about being happy. So we're going
to
to talk about how to be happy at work later in the program.
All right, well, here's something to celebrate today. It just happens to be National Weed Appreciation Day.
I saw that. So,
I'm not talking the devil's lettuce. I'm
okay.
Not talking,
I wondered about that.
One toke over the line, if you know what I mean.
So is it like weeds in a garden kind of weeds?
It is. It's just weeds. And it was the guy who actually wrote Winnie the Pooh had a great quote.
Christopher Robin?
No, that was a kid. Milne was his name. A. Milne.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Said, weeds are flowers, too, once you get to know them.
Oh, wow.
And I got to come clean here. You know, the hefty boys, they do ag PhD.
Yeah.
They've been doing it for years.
I've talked to them on the program.
Okay. Their weed of the week, I'm a big fan of.
That is pretty cool, actually.
I just stick around to see the weed of the week. And I did not know this, but here's the deal. Control your leafy spurge.
Yes,
It's not just a good idea. It's a freaking law.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah.
It's not just a good idea.
Your leafy spurge, and you're getting a beat down. You'll be tased. It'll be all over.
I've got probably some leafy spurge in my yard because I've not sprayed for it.
Don't put that out there, John.
I don't know. What is leafy spurge? How can I identify it?
Exactly. That's the problem.
I should be watching for the weed of the week.
It's the same with Canadian thistle. He says.
I don't think you said that, right?
I didn't. Not even a little. Canadian thistle. It's the same thing. Suddenly I have an impediment. That's fantastic.
See, here's what happens when Heidi doesn't come in for a few days. Now Dan's developed a speech impediment.
Yeah, it happens.
Way to go, Heidi.
Heidi, come back.
If you're listening.
Bounce back, muscle through, rub some dirt in it. Let's go.
Stick around. We've got our water cooler talk coming up. We've got manly men doing manly things and some entertainment news. It's all on the way on the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
Is your credit card a good fit for you? How did you even get the card you have now? Was it mailed to you? Those are usually the worst cards. They typically have higher fees and rates. Someone has to pay all that postage to mail out millions of cards every day. If you like a better credit card, check out the website bettercreditcards.net. This is a great place to find the cards that are usually a better fit for you. Bettercreditcards.net. That's bettercreditcards.net.
Now, manly men doing manly things in a manly fashion.
Manly men are we.
Oh, you know what?
What's that?
And I'm sure you've been through it. And I was through it recently, as a matter of fact. Guys who know how to calm a baby.
Oh, yeah.
That's gold, man. How to get a baby to stop crying.
I know how to get a baby to start crying.
That's pretty, actually, that's pretty simple.
It is.
But it is kind of an art. And, baby starts crying, and there's only one reason. Nature has hardwired them. So, they want something. They need something. And that's the only way they can communicate. But it can also just pierce your brain, man.
Oh, yeah.
It can get pretty stressful real fast.
Oh, yeah. Especially for an airplane. For some reason, it travels through the fuselage right into my brain.
And that's it. And I think, and I'm not sure, but, babies on a plane.
Yeah.
I think, and it's probably cheaper to do that, just put them in one of those pet carry-ons, put them in cargo.
I don't think you can do that.
You can't do that?
Pretty sure you can't do that.
Just a suggestion. But I've been blessed. My daughter, Sadie Hayes, blessed me with a granddaughter.
Yeah, little Joan Jett.
Who actually just turned 5 months, but I was down there in November over Thanksgiving meeting her, and I was holding her, and she's pretty cool. But, yeah, she started squeaking, honking, and squonking a little bit. You know what? I had her handed off to my daughter so fast, make your head spin.
So you didn't keep her from crying?
No, man, not my kid.
You don't know how to do that, huh?
I do. I raised two, John.
Okay.
But when you have, the actual owners of the child in the room.
The owners kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who does this belong to?
Yeah, it's no different than handing off a football. It's like, here, I'm out. It's
I think
fantastic.
you do it a little different than that.
But there are ways.
And don't
so,
ever spike the baby. I
Yeah,
know
so
that
guys,
for sure.
maybe you're an uncle, maybe you're a new grandfather like I am, or a dad or whatever, the baby crying thing, it ain't going away, so figure it out.
There you go.
All right.
It's our Manly Men tip of the day. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. Coming up, we've got water cooler talk. That's on the way.
Do you have a pretty good sense of humor? You might like this. Early in the morning each day and every day, we share something weird to make people laugh at weirdgiftoftheday.com. You don't need to sign up for anything. You don't even need to spend a penny. Just follow the page on Facebook and get a smile to start each day when we share the weird gift of the day. Not on Facebook? That's okay. You can see the weird gifts on our website too. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Sunny 93.3. Time now for water cooler talk. Brought to you by Aqua One. Mr. Dan Farris, what do we have today?
Well, water cooler talk has to do with water, the rivers and the levees and the floods and everything. That's just the ongoing story, and it's pretty big deal. Close to home here, Sioux Falls took a hit a week or so back.
Oh, yeah.
And we're expecting worse than it hasn't gotten that way. I guess we're expecting another river crest, but not near as severe as we thought. But Del Rapids got hammered pretty hard. Renner basically got shut down.
Yeah.
Because that's low lying, a lot of flooded basements, that kind of thing. What I love about Renner the most, not only is it home of the, great little baseball team, and the Monarch Steakhouse, and
Renner Locker,
but Renner Locker. And I had years ago, somebody actually brought in a pig.
Oh, wow.
And then called me and said, hey, you have a pig sitting at Renner Locker, which was pretty random. It's like, what do I do with it? Well, they're going to dress it out for you, but it's you. You own the pig. And I'm like, for the meal, I'm like, well, sweet. So I'm thinking this through. And it's like, I had never done a whole pig before.
Yeah.
So I'm going to rent one of those big, giant rotisserie, grill things that you actually tow with a vehicle. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The big cooker.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do a whole pig because that just sounded amazing. So I call Renner Locker. I said, yeah, this is so-and-so. So-and-so dropped off a pig for me, which, again, was so randomly hilarious. And they go, yeah, you want the head on or head off? And I said, what? Head on or head off?
Oh, wow.
I said, well, I'm into the visual. Leave the head on. That just seems tradition to me. So flash ahead a few days. I pick it up, and it's in a big yard bag. And all.
You put it in the passenger seat and buckle him in, or how do you pick something like that?
I was driving a pickup truck.
Okay.
But I get it to where I'm going to get this thing ready to rotis for a day.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't fit.
Oh, no.
So the next scene is this.
You cutting the head off.
I got this pig laid out on the tailgate of my pickup truck and a hacksaw.
Oh, no.
And unfortunately, here comes the children around the corner. Luke and Sadie weren't very old.
Do it, Daddy.
Daddy's hacksawing the head off a pig.
For those of you driving your kids to school right now, I just...
Hey, welcome to real life, kids.
Sorry, kids.
Oh, I'll never forget that. Never
funny.
forget that. But hey, thanks to everybody involved with that pig thing. I learned a lot, and we all lived through it. So
Well, I'll have to share my pig story with you someday, but not right now.
yeah, and good luck with with all the water. It's just the ongoing story, and
Absolutely.
yeah.
We've got your water cooler talk right there, brought to you by Aqua One. Also, entertainment news of the day on the way. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
If drug and alcohol problems are hitting you too close to home, you can get help. It's time for rehab. Your insurance may even cover everything. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. Get help for a drug or alcohol problem within 24 hours. Call now to learn more at 1-800-290-0759. That's 1-800-290-0759. Or get more information at timeforrehab.com.
Sunny 93.3, thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. Time now for entertainment news of the day.
Because celebrities are fabulous, except sometimes, or a lot of the times. Remember Matt Lauer?
Oh, yeah.
Shamed and bounced morning news host guy.
Today Show or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. Rumor has it, and of course I have people everywhere.
Oh, yeah?
In the world of celebrity. I have my people. Matt Lauer apparently is freaking out all over again.
Oh.
Yeah.
About what?
Katie Couric's coming out with a tell-all book. And apparently, they work together for quite a while.
He has his own chapter, apparently?
He's kind of on pins and needles here.
He's already divorced now because of this, so I don't know what more can happen. He's already lost his career.
I don't know either. I suppose it's the gift that keeps on giving. Anyway, Couric scored $12 million in advance dough for this book, which seems a little steep to me.
It does. $12 million to write a book.
Yeah, and apparently, according to inside sources, they never name names. It's inside sources. And I quote here, Katie knows a whole lot of Matt's secrets, so it's no wonder he's worried. She saw everything, she heard everything, and Matt's racking his brain for anything that might come back to haunt him worse than he's already been haunted.
He's probably going to give her $13 million to not write the book.
He had like some secret little button in his office that would lock the door.
What a creepy thing to do.
And Katie actually said, and meaning no offense here, Katie said, yeah, he was pretty handsy. He really liked touching my buttocks.
Oh, man. Can you even imagine doing that in your job, like with coworkers? It's a bad idea.
It's just a terrible idea. So, yeah, he got what's coming to him. So
don't be a creepy creeper.
Yeah, and if you're one of those people who actually buys Katie's books, because I have absolutely no intention to,
He didn't tell us about it.
Yeah, he was calling, and I'll pretend I'm super interested in the whole thing, and we'll
do a little radio book report. You can just tell us how it went.
Yeah, and this is going to wrap my segment of the bonus hour, which is great, and I appreciate the opportunity, and John. But how's Heidi doing?
She's doing all right. I think she's going to be, hopefully after today, all better.
Okay.
So we're letting her rest up a little bit more, and then putting her right back to work. And then it'll be my turn to be sick soon. I already feel it coming because she's been coughing on me for a week and a half.
That stuff does cycle.
Yeah, and then I'll get sick, and then I'll give it to you, and then you'll be sick, and then we'll give it to Deary, and Deary will be sick. So just the way it works. Dan, thanks for coming in, man.
My pleasure, John.
Again, that is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. Coming up, I have my Dear John letter, and I'm letting Heidi sit out on that one, too. I've got Joy Baldrich. She is she's actually a joy expert.
She's a joy expert.
I'm excited to meet a joy expert. I don't know what that is.
Everything joyful is in her wheelhouse, John.
Oh, we're going to be happy. It's going to be happy. Dear John letter on the way.